Are you in the market of buying an infill property in the Edmonton and surrounding area? You're not alone. You're going to want to check out this video while I go through the 4 things that you will want to know before purchasing that infill home. And these are extremely important things because it's going to save you money in the long run. My name is Karen Stanko and I'm with Remax Real Estate. So what defines an infill property? Typically, there's a single family home that's dated that gets torn down and 1 or 2 or more properties are built in its place. You know, they're flashy, they're new. Typically, they are in the mature neighborhoods. Edmonton specifically is very, very pro infill. And the reason why they are is because it increases the tax base in the inner city rather than continuing to do the urban sprawl into the suburbs. There's 2 types of infills that you could possibly look at. Number 1 is an attached and number 2 is a detached. An attached is where a house has been demolished and a side-by-side duplex is usually put on, or 4-plex. Okay, so you are attached because you have an attached wall. Most of the time these have garages that are detached as well. On average price on those, $646,000. And then there is the completely detached. You have 2 skinnies or single family homes side by side. This is all about lifestyle and what you want to have when you are buying a infill home. What you want to look at or look for in an infill is very important to avoid costly mistakes. Number 1 is make sure that you work with an experienced realtor. Experienced realtors know builders. That way we can do our homework before we introduce you into a product. So we know who the builders are, we know what their experience are, and no matter what you say, if you walk into a show home and the builder may say, hey, you got to work with me, and they don't quote unquote work with realtors, they all work with realtors. They're just saying that so that they get a little bit more money in their pocket by outing the realtor, but you get less protection because think of it, you are completely negotiating against the builder who is a for sale by owner. Are you going to be able to negotiate as much as you think? Probably not. So there's always ways of negotiating and an experienced realtor will know this. Number 2, do your research on the area. An experienced realtor can help you, and also on the builder. Google them, find out what their past projects are. If you are thinking about buying an infill, very experienced builders will have a past product that you can go through. Are they love them, leave them, where as soon as you sign the line, they get rid of their corporation and they're nowhere to be found when you've got problems? Or are they the stand-in kind of builder that if you've got nail pops or issues within a year or whatever, they're just a phone call away? Number 3 would be to make sure that you do have a home inspection when you are buying that infill. There might be still some hidden things that you might miss with the home inspection, but I've heard home inspectors use an infrared camera and find that water pipes were not connected and there was a big water problem behind their walls on a brand new home. And without that home inspection, they would have never discovered that. So doing a home inspection is still important. Also use your realtor to pull the past comparables to know that, to make sure that you're not completely overpaying, and if the market shifts a little bit and goes a little bit further down, that you're going to be able to recoup your costs. Number 4, new home warranties that apply for infill homes. Now, there is 7 new home warranties out there in the Alberta region, and a lot of them have some good things and some bad things. So you got to really research what new home warranty company the builder is using, because one of my clients has had a nightmare where they can't get that new home warranty company to help out. So they've got some deficiencies that need to be worked on, and every time they try and contact the new home warranty company to start a claim, they're nowhere to be found. And I have a client having to sue the new home warranty company because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So infills Are they that great? Yes, they are. And you get a brand new home, you're in a mature neighborhood with established schools, beautiful parks. So if you are thinking about buying an infill, I'd love to be your realtor of choice. I've been selling in the Edmonton and surrounding area for over 17 years as a full-time realtor. Please subscribe to my channel where I have some tours of infill properties and more information about buying a home in the Edmonton surrounding area. Karen Stanko with RE/MAX, thanks for joining me and see you on the next one.